I think if I had to go to any of their MAFA schools, I'd probably go either UMich or UIC. I'd want to go to UMich just because it's a good education, it's got a great campus town, and FOSSA was actually the first road trip I ever went on as a MAFA officer, and it was definitely one of my favorites. So thanks, FOSSA. I'd want to go to UIC because I'm a Chicago guy. I gotta stay true to where I was born, and I've always wanted to go to school in the city, not live too far away from home or just be at home. And I've always just wanted to just kind of live downtown like UIC students do.
If I had to attend another MAFA school as a student, it would most likely be Notre Dame. My high school was founded by someone from Notre Dame. We were the Fighting Irish. That was our mascot. It's a Catholic university. I went to a Catholic high school. Furthering my Catholic education did kind of make sense to me. So that's probably a big reason. It's also a really, really good school overall. It has some really great programs, some of the best in the nation. So definitely it was on my radar when I was deciding between schools. It was actually between Michigan and Notre Dame. And I remember getting almost harassed by everyone in my class, by teachers, coaches, just because Notre Dame was held in such high regard. That people were kind of pressuring me to pick there, but I ended up picking Michigan. So I got a lot of flack for that. But I honestly can't see myself anywhere else. But if I had to pick a school other than Michigan, it would be Notre Dame.
If I had to choose a MAFA school to attend as a student, it would probably be University of Michigan because I really like their campus as a whole. They have a lot of restaurants around their campus. I really like that it's walkable, it's accessible, you don't have to use as much transportation just to get around campus. So, yeah.
So, for me, I kind of looked at this two ways. My initial thoughts about picking any college was having a big Filipino community within the school and having a good either pre-med or nursing career. So I would have probably picked, in terms of like having a big Filipino community, I would have ended up probably going to U of I. But in terms of schooling and nursing, I kind of also had two options because I looked at these before too. St. Louis University had a good like pre-med outlook to me, but at the same time University of Michigan had a good nursing outlook for me. But in general, if I were to pick one of the schools that I mentioned, I probably would have ended up at U of I, just because U of I had like a lot to offer in terms of schooling and in terms of the Filipino community. So I would probably have picked U of I.
So if I had to pick to go to a different MAFA school as a student, it would probably be a tie between the University of Minnesota and the University of Michigan, only because I know that both schools have a program in urban planning. Also, in visiting Minneapolis up in Minnesota, I really like how the city's planned out well as an urban planner, how things are very connected to transportation, things like that. With Michigan, I feel like it's a very good campus town that they have. There's a good campus feel to going to Ann Arbor and visiting Ann Arbor. So those would probably be the two schools I'd say I'd want to go to.
So I have two choices. My first choice would be University of Minnesota because I absolutely love that school. It's a beautiful school, have beautiful programs, and I absolutely love people from Minnesota. They're so nice. Like, I think I have never been to Minnesota and not being greeted by like strangers in a mall or anything. Everyone there is super sweet. And shout out to them because I hung out with GSA Minnesota this past week when I went there for Thanksgiving. My second choice would have to be Purdue because I love the people at Purdue. I really like how their campus is just, it's like kind of like, it's a really walkable campus, and I just really like their nursing program because I am pre-nursing. I think their pre-nursing program is really like, it's like one of the best compared to some of the other ones that I've seen.
The school I would probably choose would be, I'd probably choose OSU because one, I played field hockey in high school, and they have a field hockey team there, and that would have been perfect. I loved playing field hockey in high school. I was sweeper and center back on their varsity team, and sports was just a big part of my life back then, and it's not anymore, and I wonder if that would have changed if I stuck with it. Another reason why is because they have Canes. I freaking love Canes, that sauce, and their Texas toast. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I really loved their library. It felt like I was like in the future or something. The OSU one just felt so like high tech. Like I felt like I was in the future. There was like glass staircases as if I was like in an Apple store or something. And I don't know, just the atmosphere there. And yeah. Also, I think it'd be pretty cool to be a part of a school where they have like so much like school pride, and like everyone's wearing like OSU gear on their like oval or whatever.
This was such a hard question to answer, but after thinking about it for a little bit, if there was another school in the MAFA sphere that I would attend as a student that wasn't my own, I would probably pick IU, Indiana University Bloomington, because their campus is absolutely beautiful, especially at night and especially in the fall. My favorite part is definitely those colorful lights by the art museum. Like, oh my gosh, I could honestly sit there all night. And also because of Mother Bear's pizza. Probably the best pizza I've ever had. And, you know, beautiful campus, great food. Like, yeah.